Hello everyone, it's Mari from Mari's Miscellany. I'm glad you're here. So if you purchased the Beginner's Crochet Class Project Kit 1, you received two 100-gram skeins of hand-dyed yarn. The exact colors you receive may vary, but for the first batch for spring of 22, you will get a green and a pink. This is 80% superwash extra fine merino wool with 10% cashmere and 10% nylon. You're going to receive it in a cake format, so both of these are going to be in a cake like this. This is going to be easier for you to work with, and you won't need any extra equipment to get started other than what comes in the kit, which will be a 3.5mm crochet hook, two hairpins that we're going to use as stitch markers, and a tapestry needle. If you did not purchase the kit, you will want to make certain that whatever yarn that you're using, whatever weight that it is, you're using a crochet hook that matches that weight yarn. So just to get started, what we're going to do is a beginning chain. And we're going to start, all of our projects are going to start with a slip knot, and I actually have one still in here that I haven't pulled out yet because I was demonstrating. I'm just going to move up from there. Cut that off later. So for a slip knot, we're going to hold the tail end, and we're going to take the working end. Our working end is the end that's attached to wherever the yarn is coming from. We're going to take the working end and fold it over the tail end to make a loop. We pinch that loop to hold it secure. Then we make another loop with the working yarn and pass that from the back to the front into that first loop. And now I'm going to grab the tail end and pinch the loop to hold it secure and pull the tail end, and that pulls the slip knot. Then I put my crochet hook into that loop and pull it taut. Not tight, just enough that it can slip easily. And if you hold it this way, you'll be able to see how much gap there is in your loop, and you can tighten it a bit and see the effect that it has. There's going to be a little bit of room there. There needs to be, because you need to be able to move this, and you need to be able to work into your stitches. So this exercise of making chains is going to help show you how to hold the yarn and how to achieve an even tension. This is the part where most people get hung up, is how do I hold the yarn? All I can show you is how I hold it. I recommend that you watch other videos as well from other people showing their techniques so that you can see there are all kinds of techniques for holding the crochet hook. Well, there's at least a handful of techniques for how to hold your crochet hook and your yarn simultaneously. I am predominantly right-handed, so I hold the hook and maneuver the hook in my right hand. My left hand is assisting, holding the yarn and maintaining tension in the working yarn. Really, the only way to do it is to start doing it. So I grab the working yarn ends with these 3 fingers, and I wrap it from behind and then over the top of my ring finger. And that's how I hold the yarn. And I pull in with my pinky to kind of tighten. And when I need to keep the yarn from sliding any further, I pull it high. I press with my pinky to hold on to it. And that increases the tension. When I let go with my pinky, the yarn begins to move freely again. So these 3 fingers, the pinky is the break, then it goes over this finger, and then I'm using my thumb, my middle finger, to hold the tail. And then I use these fingers to brace against these fingers as I work. And that limits my movement. Then I can control the hook, and I hold it, they call this pencil style, is how I hold my hook. Some people hold it knife style, which is like this. That isn't comfortable for me personally, and I've been crocheting for over 40 years, 41 years now. So I've just programmed this way, and this is what works for me. So this is the technique that I'll be demonstrating. And so to begin our chains, we're going to pass the yarn over from behind over the front of the hook, and then we're going to pull it through that beginning loop. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through. Every few stitches I move up, and you can see how easily and quickly that this goes for me, because I have kind of like a muscle memory with the tension and getting my chains started. If you feel tension in your fingers, if you're shaking like this, holding, you're tight. You're holding everything way too tightly, and you absolutely don't need to. All you're doing is guiding the yarn guiding the yarn over the hook and then pulling it through these chains. You want to move up every few chains, because once you get a chain going long, you see how much movement there is in it now? And that's where you're going to get a lot of uneven tension. I'm not trying to brag, but it's actually difficult for me to get uneven tension in chains because I've been doing this for so long. I think that this is a really good place for you to, as you're beginning, to just linger on this exercise right here for a while, because this is the foundation, literally the foundation of crochet. Maintaining tension and gently and consistently and evenly guiding the yarn and pulling it through these loops. That's the essence of crochet right there. So keep practicing the chains. This is the foundation. When you can consistently get nice, even chain like this, then you're ready to proceed. Once you get a good bit like this long maybe, just go ahead and undo it. And go ahead and practice with this same yarn over and over again. It's strong enough and stretchy enough